So something I've noticed about being a parent is that when most people say they want kids, what they really mean is they want babies. They don't mean they want to raise children. They are talking about, like, when they picture themselves as parents, they picture themselves with a very cute child that has a diaper on, can't feed themselves. Like, they imagine the cute shit. They imagine taking them to the park. They don't imagine all the difficult shit. They don't imagine all the long nights, the discussions you have to have with your kids about, like, right and wrong. They don't picture molding a human being. They picture themselves doing the very showy performative stuff that we all picture when we think about having kids. And unfortunately, they leave all the hard shit out. And I think that's why there's like so many like if y'all look on TikTok or some shit, y'all probably see there's a lot of like unhappy parents, moms and dads, like talking about how just talking about really mundane stuff, honestly. Like, my whole life changed. I can't believe I've lost myself. Like, yeah, that's most of parenting. Like, and not that I think it's a good excuse to say, yeah, you lost yourself because you're a parent. Like, of course, but you are not the main character anymore. And I think that's the part that people don't consider when they have children, is that your needs tend to come second. So if you are already in a position where you're kind of struggling, because, like, let's be honest, it's not easy to take care of yourself in today's world. It takes a lot of effort. If you're already struggling to take care of you, adding a kid is not going to make that any easier. It's going to make it exponentially harder. And it becomes even more difficult as they grow up. Like, my wife right now is a stay-at-home mom, right? She quit her job a few months ago. And I would say the part that she's engaging in the most, and we both do this, but she's just obviously, as a stay-at-home mom, she's going to have more FaceTime with our kids, is the part that she's like teaching them how to be a good human being. That's the hardest part. Like, honestly, I can teach my kid math. I can teach them, how to read. I can teach them different, a stop sign, how to drive. Honestly, and those things a lot of times are a lot of fun. Like, I was teaching my daughter like how to tell time, and we were talking about like adding simple numbers. And honestly, just seeing her go through the progression and seeing her pick up on stuff, that's really rewarding. The harder parts is teaching them the difference between right and wrong, and then instilling habits in them that they can't see the rewards of right away. Like, that's the most difficult part of being a parent. Because, like, how do you convince a kid that, unless you're doing it from a really, really early age, that sweets and all the bullshit's not good for them, right? Especially if they go out and have all that shit with everybody else. You got to start from an early age, teaching them the difference between, like, what your body needs versus what your body wants, versus like the chemicals, the signals that you send shit to your brain that makes you think, oh, this is good for me because I really, really like it. Like that, and that's just a small example. That doesn't even involve other people, right? Like, you can go down the rabbit hole really, really fast as a parent on what's good for your kid and what isn't. But I think so few people even bother with that. Like, I know for sure a lot of people have children who has no intentions of raising them at all. They wanted a kid, and that was it, like a literal small child, and that's it. And if you ever wonder why so many kids grow up with, even when they have, moms and dads in their life, why so many of them grow up without seemingly any, what we call home training, right? That's what the millennials, what our parents used to call it. Y'all ain't got no home training. The reason for that is that a lot of the people who have children don't actually want to raise kids. It's a very simple thing, because, like, it's hard. And if you're somebody who's even considering children right now, like, legitimately, something you got to really take into account is you're doing more than bringing someone into the world. Like, that's not where your responsibility stops. Your responsibility extends beyond even feeding them and clothing them and keeping them clean. It's so much more than that. Because how they see the world is going to be based on what you show them and what you don't show them, what you decide to let them engage in and what you don't. Is that something that you're interested in even thinking about? is that something that you want to have to consider each day? Because believe me, it's something you're gonna, if you really are someone who's gonna be concerned with your child's well-being, it's something that you're gonna ponder more than you'd like to believe. I'm telling you. Why do you think I'm fucking bald? I'm telling you, like, it doesn't stop. And I'm not saying I'm the best parent. I'm not saying we're the premier examples, but it's going to be hard if you're doing it right. That is my opinion. So before you consider, like, is having a child the right thing, consider the other portions. But you're going to have a hard time from 10 to 18 if you aren't really paying attention from 0 to 10. Like, those are the years where you establish a connection with them. That's where you gain influence with your children. Like, there comes a certain point in every kid's life where the things that their parents say are not going to mean anything to them. The only thing that'll stick with them is the influence that you built, the credit that you built from those early ages. If they don't think they can trust you by the time they're a teenager, it's going to be real fucking hard. So just consider, man, is parenting something you actually want? Because being a parent doesn't mean doing the cutesy shit. Being a parent that's good, being a parent that raises a child to be a productive member of society, that shit is hard. Think about it. I'll talk to y'all later.